Emily Dawson was a 17-year-old girl living in a quiet town in Oregon. She was bright, cheerful, and had dreams bigger than the small streets she walked every day. Everyone loved her, her teachers, her friends, even strangers in the local cafe. But one night, her life took a dark turn. It started with betrayal. Her closest friend, Madison, someone Emily had trusted for years, spread false rumors about her. By the next morning, Emily was the subject of whispers and cruel laughter in the hallways of her high school. It didn't stop there. A boy she trusted, someone she had cared about deeply, humiliated her in front of the entire school. Emily felt a sharp sting of injustice. The world she knew had suddenly become cruel and unforgiving. For weeks, Emily cried herself to sleep, her heart heavy with anger and sadness. Her parents tried to comfort her, but nothing could soothe the humiliation she felt. She stopped talking to her so-called friends, stopped smiling, and became a shadow of her former self. But one cold winter evening, Emily realized something: her pain could either destroy her, or it could fuel her. She chose the latter. Emily spent months planning. She learned to stand strong, to control her emotions, and to never let anyone see her weakness again. She observed those who wronged her, Madison, now flaunting her popularity, and the boy who betrayed her, flaunting his charm. Emily knew that confronting them directly wouldn't work. Revenge required patience, intelligence, and subtlety. She started small, subtle acts that slowly exposed the truth. She collected evidence of lies, recordings of manipulations, and carefully documented everything. She didn't rush. She wanted the world to see the full picture, not just her pain but the truth behind the smiles of her enemies. Then came the final act. At the school's annual talent show, Emily performed a monologue she had written herself, about betrayal, lies, and rising stronger from pain. Her voice shook at first. But as the story unfolded, her confidence grew. The audience was captivated, unaware at first that the monologue mirrored her real life. By the end, tears streamed down her face, but her eyes burned with fire. Madison's whispers died in the crowd's silence. The boy who had mocked her stared, guilt written all over his face. Emily didn't shout or scream. She didn't need to. Her revenge was in her strength, her courage, and the undeniable truth she had revealed. She had turned humiliation into power. After that night, Emily was no longer the timid girl who had cried alone in her room. She had transformed her pain into determination, her sorrow into strength. She didn't need to hurt anyone physically. The world had already witnessed her rise. She walked away from the shadows of betrayal, leaving behind those who doubted her and embracing a future she now knew she could conquer. In the end, Emily's revenge wasn't about breaking others, it was about reclaiming herself. And in that, she became unstoppable.